Not too long ago, I had the opportunity to visit the house of our fourth president and the father of our Constitution, James Madison. And this house was filled with amazing artifacts, amazing history, and even more stunning views. However, this house harbored an extremely haunting past. You see, over his lifetime, James Madison held over 100 slaves captive, and not one of them, yes, not even one single slave was ever freed in their lifetime. I walked all through the house, and then finally I headed to the cellar, and that's where this history was really found. This is where the slaves mostly spent their time. Christian Koch, the director of education, told me to slide my hands across the walls and see what I was feeling. It took me a few minutes, but then I finally felt the impressions of slaves. And not only were they slaves, but they were young enslaved children. This right here is what hard history is. The fact that James Madison, the man who conceptualized our Constitution, held over 100 slaves. Many people do not want to think about these things. They try not to think about it at all. Make stuff up and almost rewrite history. Or even try to rationalize it and say, well, he only had 100 slaves, or, he was known as a good owner. You see, there's no such thing as a good slave owner. All slave owners are terrible. There was only some that were this bad and this bad. We need to stop trying to do these things, and we need to stop trying to rewrite history. We need to face it head on. Educator and literary performer Reggie Gibson had this to say: our problems as Americans is that we actually hate history. We love nostalgia. Look at the old saying, those who don't know history are bound to repeat it. In a sense, this applies to America, but it also doesn't. History shows that we still haven't stopped the things that created inequalities in the first place. Look at the racial wage gap, redlining, and many other examples. These are all byproducts of slavery. I don't think we'll ever forget our history. What I fear is that we will keep on continuing it. To stop the continuation of our hard history, we must seek it head on and look for the truth. We must teach it in schools and our children and not look back on it, but face it head forward. If we do that, then we can change our history.